Okay, good morning. Welcome to
Number 779.
Math 779. So I saw a neat activity from Kathy Henderson yesterday, and I thought we'd give it a try today, and then also at the end of it revisit one of our older activities. So this is an activity about finding the volume. And the first part of the activity has you making some prisms out of index cards. So tell me about that construction process first. What was interesting or difficult or anything about it?
Well, so for one of the shapes for the cylinder, I actually made some overlap here. I put some of the paper inside the other side and then taped it. But for these two, there are not any overlap.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if that will affect the volume or not.
Oh, interesting. Okay. How about you? What was any thoughts from the construction process?
Well, it was hard to make this shape stay rectangular. Like you can see it's a little stretched out on these two vertices.
Uh-huh.
But the bottom is rectangular.
Okay.
So it's just kind of, it's not staying rectangular really.
All right. So the first question is which one of these do you think has the most volume, and which do you think has the least volume?
Well, let's see, I'm gonna guess that. I don't actually know. I think this one might have the most volume.
Okay.
I think that they all have the same, I think they might have all close to the same volume. If this one were, because these two we use the whole
yeah.
long side of the index card.
Uh-huh.
So these all have the same kind of the long part of the prism.
Right. So they all have the same height.
Yeah. So they might all have the same, or at least close to the same volume.
Okay.
But this one's probably gonna have a little less.
You think this one will have less a little bit? Okay. How would we figure out what the volume were? I mean, later on, you know what we're going to do. We're going to fill them with popcorn kernels. But
Yeah.
how could we figure out the volumes without actually filling them with popcorn kernels?
Well, we can find the height. I think if I remember, the height's 4 inches here.
Okay.
And then we can find the lengths of the bases. And then if we can find the area of the base and then multiply it by the height.
Follow the volume formulas.
Okay. And so, what is the volume formula for a prism like this?
So, I think it's the area of the base times the height.
Okay. So, if we're going to compare the volumes, what's all that we need to do?
We need to measure the bases and the heights.
Okay. But what do we know about the heights?
They're all the same. So we just need to measure the areas of the bases.
Okay. So we're going to try to figure out the area of the bases. Okay.